What is good, y'all? It is your boy, Jonathan Dumas, and this is Highly Visible and a Little Misunderstood, the show where we talk to the people we see every day because we don't know what we miss until we miss them. And we are taking a break this week, y'all, but we didn't want to leave you with nothing. We are dropping a Minisode, and this is just, a little experiment. We've never done something like this before, I don't think. We're doing anything. Anyway, we courageous and daring experimentation. Whatever. We are sharing some highlights and tidbits from some episodes that we recorded for this season, but didn't quite make it to the full season because we had so many great stuff. But we wanted to make sure that we shared something with y'all. So you're gonna hear from my friends Amber, Melany, and Kenisha. Y'all might remember Melany from previous episodes before she was on. She's a cousin of the pod. And Amber and Kenisha are two new friends. So I cannot wait for y'all to listen to them. Before we get to those dope clips and highlights and wisdom and all that nugget stuff from them, I wanted to just quickly ask, if you have not, this is a real special request, y'all. If you have not liked, subscribed, or commented on the YouTube videos, it would really help us get in the mix with the algorithm stuff. It really does help. And then on the audio side, y'all, please do me a favor. If you're listening, you've been vibing with this series, any other episodes, do me the biggest favor. Please leave us a rating. 5 stars would be amazing, but if it's not 5, it's totally fine. Or just leave us a review. We read all of those, and they really, really help folks discover the show. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. We will be back with a full episode next week with my friend Abe. But until then, here is some highlights from my friends Amber, Kenisha, and Melany. One of the things that I really enjoyed from our conversation offline was that you talked about joy as a radical commitment. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I could tell with everything that you do, equity is at the center. You had mentioned motherhood, calligraphy, your book, mm-hmm. Consulting, all that stuff. Can you share a little bit about how you arrived at that understanding and why it matters so much to you?
Yeah. So getting here and having joy is not a luxury for me. It's something that I really had to work towards and embracing because I didn't grow up with that. It was a survival skill for a long time. And somewhere probably how is joy or having joy in your life a survival skill? But being a Black biracial woman, I grew up in an all-white household with no access to my Black culture. I did not know that side of my family, and I actually didn't find them until later in life. I actually found them in my mid 30s. I connected with my Black family for the first time, and growing up in this home, it was an abused and neglected home. CPS was in and out. We were never taken. We should have been, but we weren't. And joy was often denied and misunderstood in that setting. So I grew up navigating these different systems of adjacent to child welfare and schools and society really trying to push me down to be able to talk about what was happening at home or expressing myself and making me feel saw. So I chose to really ground myself in learning and growing and really honing in on my journey later in life where I started doing a lot of identity work and then trauma work to overcome some of that, right? Trauma, like most of us do, right? And goodness, we all have some sort of trauma response or trauma things that have happened to us. And then I really started grounding it in my professional work. So I for me, excelling and doing professional things and getting to that next level was really my rebellion. So I didn't come. I will say I didn't become performative. I just really was a perfectionist, and the joy came in because I would get joy out of getting to the next level, going to the next management, getting the next contract, doing the next thing, writing my book, writing my memoir. And I think that really the full circle did come around when I wrote my memoir, and then She Persisted. It was really a big part of my reclamation and owning my story and my voice and bringing that joy in.
Nice.
I am a Taurus sun, I am a Cancer moon, and a Capricorn rising. We are in this Pluto and Aquarius era where the energy of the world is really shifting to people centered and innovation in new ways. So much to learn in this life.
Yes.
And yeah.
What I love and invite guests to do is like share, what do you want people to know about you? What is something that is there that kind of may not be seen all the time and may spark a little joy in you?
Hey, you're human. Like, rest doesn't have to be earned. The fact that I woke up is like a gift, right? Vibes speak louder than words. And I guess maybe that's why it's called ceremonial tea.
Yeah.
But it's true. It's like it's a ceremony. And I think in the type of world that we live in that is so rush, 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 go, 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 it's this beautiful moment of pausing and creating ceremony around something that is going to be ingested into the body, because rest does not have to be earned.
I like that. There's another practice that you have that's at the end of the day, where you use like hand sanitizer to like wash off your hands, like wash the rest of the day, cleanse yourself from the day, and then you put your own like essential oils together or whatever.
So, human design is, it takes astrology and it takes other different components, and kind of the chakra system, but it's based off your birth time, your birthplace, and your birthday. And it gives you kind of an energetic blueprint, per se, to kind of see what is your there's a strategy of how you're designed. I'm kind of like the world's temperature check. I'm leaving this space, and whatever I said, whatever I did here, whatever energies I felt here, I am not taking with me on the way down. Um, and the rest of the day is for me to be in my energy as Melany. And that has helped me a lot, because even just the motion of like having this transition, like literally an intentional moment to be like, okay, I'm washing off the energy of this space for the day. So like even in the shower, like it's like literally feels like I'm just scrubbing like stuff off of me.
Yeah.
And being able to kind of imagine that and make that connection of like taking it off, like it's not mine, like let me just like clean it up so that I can uncover me and uncover who I really am, and like so that I can be with Melany as a whole and not the Melany that maybe has some other stuck energy from other people. I get to be playful with it and be experimental with it. Like it gets to be fun. And I think that's the piece that I've been having a lot of more joy in, is like, ooh, like not only did I get this, like, so Albuquerque is known for their turquoise. So this scrub is like turquoise color and it's called turquoise, and it has this like scent, like not for defending anything, not for making sure that you're convincing somebody of something, just merely for the joy of expressing yourself.
That will forever be a cool moment with this tattoo. Like always be a cool
Love
moment.
that.
Like it's just wild. It's just really, really wild. And I literally
Yeah.
saw it and I was like, you're calling to me. Come to me. And I wore it and I said, God damn it. I look amazing in this shirt.
Yeah.
Like I avoided the mirror. And the act, for me, the fact that I like am intentionally gazing into my face, my eyes, you know, different parts of my body that I'm like, I like what I see. It's just, to me, it's like a beautiful, joy filled practice that I legitimately do every day.
Yeah, I've been looking through YouTube videos of how to wear clothes that are proportionate, and what does the eye do when you do vertical lines
Yeah.
versus horizontal lines, like
Mm.
all those things. Like it's all art at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And it's been really cool to like see myself as a canvas.
I do it the way I do it because it makes me happy.
Rest is not earned. Like I'll give you an example. Last year, I had this idea of like, okay, I want to be like have a flower top. So in like, just like literally a bouquet of flowers, like, and like I was shirtless or whatever.
Okay.
And be in a field. Like, and it really felt I felt that because it really last year for me, the word that kept on coming up for me was like blooming. And this year I was like, ooh, I want to do a little more sassy, like a little bit more like power, vibe.
All right, y'all. Again, that was Amber, Melany, and Kenisha sharing some dope insights and stuff on joy. It was really fun to have them on the pod. So bummed that we couldn't fit all of the episodes in this season. But we'll probably drop those like when we're in between seasons, so y'all can hear the full conversations. Very, very good. Or you could, sign up to our newsletter. We might share them out there. You never know. Anyways, all season long, and even before then, I've been asking on my LinkedIn as well for folks to share bits of joy and responding to the prompts that we've had at the end of every episode. And y'all came through. I have been honored to like read those and share that like space with y'all. Thank you so much. So I wanted to share them out, and I got consent and permission from the sharers to share their bits of joy. And so I'm gonna do that now. Y'all thought I was playing. So this one comes from Danny, a friend of the pod. Shout out Danny. Thank you so much for tuning in and also sharing your joy thoughts. So the thing that she shared is, my dog brings me joy. I know it's simple, but she has profoundly made my life better. And isn't that a fact? Like, there is something about a dog that really just like, or animal or pet, whatever. If you're a cat person, there's nothing against you. I feel you. But there's something that like, is like a deep connection to joy, because they just like get it. They're just free. They're not letting life get you down or whatever. So she actually shared a picture of her dog. So if you're on YouTube, you actually can see the picture of her dog. Quite adorable. And then next person, Olanike, another friend of the pod. Shout out to you, Olanike. Thank you so much for sharing your joy thoughts. I hope you are well. Coming at us live from Ghana. That's what's up. She said joy is karaoke. And I don't know if the last time y'all done karaoke or, whatever, but karaoke's fun because it's like a carefree thing. Like, you ain't gotta know how to sing. You just go out there and just put your heart into it, put your best effort out there. So, you know what I mean? Just like sing. I can do better than that. But the fact still remains. Go sing some karaoke, experience that joy, be silly sometimes, because that, at the heart of it, that's really what karaoke is. You don't need to take it too seriously. Well, that is it for right now. I'm only going to read a couple this time, but if you want to be featured on the next episode, our minisode, please respond to our form. You can email us at highlyvisiblepodcast@gmail.com. Share whatever you want. Picture of your dog, your garden, a poem, whatever it is. We would so love to share it with the folks and listeners out there. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Don't forget to leave us a rating and review if you're on the audio side. But until next time, y'all, thank you so much. Peace.